Ladies and gentlemen, I hope all of you are having a beautiful day. I want to welcome all of you to the Paris Premier Cup. Now, I'm going to explain it just a little bit for those who have who have no clue or have no idea what that even is, since it's not a big competition, but I'm going to be talking about it and I have the great honor of following it, and also I'm gonna be making a lot of videos and a lot of reactions on the matches because it's Zenit, and I'm gonna be talking about Zenit all year long. Like regardless of what happens, regardless of if it's a big match or not, if it's a season match or not, it's Zenit. I love Zenit. That's all that matters. So I will be covering this tournament that Zenit is in, since we are taking part of it, and I have the great honor and delight to be covering this tournament. So I really want to welcome all of you to this channel and to the coverage of the Paris Premier Cup. Now, this is just a little tournament in the off season that Zenit have entered, and there are clubs from Serbia, Turkey, and Azerbaijan. So it's just a little tournament, and it will be fun. So let's get straight into it. We had our first match. I think it was 2 days ago, if I'm not wrong. I'm making this video just a little late because I was, a little busy in the weekend. So now here I am, and I want to just quickly talk about it. So it was Zenit St. Petersburg versus Neftchi. That was our first match of this tournament, and Neftchi, I personally don't even have an idea what this club was before we played them. So then, after doing my research on this club, I found out that they're from Azerbaijan. So that's that really really interesting, and I really enjoy playing clubs from other countries because I mean, as we all know, due to the tight sanctions, we cannot play any other club but Russian clubs. So seeing my club playing other clubs from different countries always makes me just a little more excited than the usual, even though I don't mind where we are and I stay loyal with my like this beautiful country of Russia, regardless of um, whatever the situation is. I don't want to get too political here, but that's just a little side note that I want to make before. I will stay loyal to Russia regardless of what happens, and I have just great belief, and I think in my eyes that Mr. Vladimir Putin is the best president in the world. So, whatever decision that are taken by him, by Mr. Putin and Russia, I will support no matter what, even though I am Canadian. But I may be Canadian, but my soul belongs to Russia, you know? And it's a little weird way of saying it. Some people might call me crazy, but I know who I am, and this is who I am. And I hope one day, and not even just this hope, but I wish that one day, by God's grace, I can establish a life in Russia, and I would live and establish a life in Russia for life. I would never move anywhere else. I would stay in Russia all my life. That's where I think my destiny lies. So enough with the personal talk. Neftchi, it was a really really interesting match. So 3-1 was the final score. We had goals from Gustavo Mantuan, and then we had a goal from Claudinho, and then the last goal was by none other than Bakayev, one of my very personal favorite player. Really really enjoy watching Bakayev. He's such a fantastic player to watch, such a joy. He's like such an underrated player. Honestly, I think a lot of the Zenit fans sleep on him because of the fact that our boys, guys like Mantuan Malcolm, Claudinho just overshadow a bit our our lads a bit. Even though we are a team, I feel like Bakayev just sometimes get overshadowed by our strong players. So Bakayev definitely deserves his respect, and I really just when he scored that beautiful goal, I was just so happy and so excited for him. I was like, he really deserves that. So that last goal was just absolutely beautiful, beautifully put in that bottom corner. So it was it was a good win. It was definitely a good win. Now, goalkeeper, we had our lone returnee Nikita Goila, who made his debut with Zenit, and we had him starting between the pipes. And that first penalty that we gave in, that was just a natural mistake. I will not crucify the defender. It was not his fault. That was just a natural handball. Well, like there's nothing that could have been done. I think it was a bit harsh by the referee, but we'll give it. It's a handball. And Nikita Goila, he did a fantastic job of, he was really quick to come off the line, but just went the wrong way. But that's how penalty is. Penalty is really 50-50. Either you get it or either you don't. I feel like there is a good percentage of luck, and Nikita Goila he had the right vision, he had the good energy, but just went the wrong way. So that was the only goal that he gave away. The rest of the match, he was absolutely class. He did an awesome job, and it just really felt amazing seeing him play. And I really hope that we can have him. When next season starts, I really hope that we can give him a few games to start because he is still 25. He still has tons of years ahead of him, and I just know that he has a quality, like he's a quality player. I feel like he can have, he can be a starter very very soon. Now Kirjakov is of course the most decorated goalkeeper in our history, and Mikhail Kirjakov, I wouldn't remove him. He's just too good as a goalkeeper to be removed and put on the bench. But I really hope that we can get Nikita Goila a few games there and there to be started and give him some very important minutes. Now, Alexander Vazuitin, I kind of feel bad for him. He is a good goalkeeper, but I feel like personally we have to sell him. We have too many goalkeepers in our system, and I feel like we just don't need him in our club anymore. So I think personally it's time to sell or loan even. If we cannot sell him, uh, I feel like we could just loan him to another club. No problem with that. And with that beautiful win, the match itself was really really nice. And we also had the opportunity and a great blessing to see our new man Duqueiroz have a start. He hadn't had much impact, but seeing him on the field, seeing him wearing the Zaznia kit was very very refreshing, and it starts off a big progress with Zenit and Duqueiroz, and we will see what he has for us. We will see how much happiness he will bring to us Zenit fans. So it will be a very exciting time, and I feel like it's a start of a new process for Duqueiroz. Now, I want to end this video by talking about I know, just a very short, brief talk about another debut by another youngster who is in the system, who is our academy player for Gazprom Arena. No, wait, matter of fact, Gazprom Academy. My apologies for the mistake there. And he made his debut with the senior squad, and his name is Dmitry Vasiliev. Very very young lad. He hasn't made like when he came in the 62nd minute, he didn't do any impact on the game. But I'm just so happy to see a young lad. I was so happy to see a player of our academy making a debut. It's always very, very special for me. And I've said it before that I want to see more of our players and see more youngsters from our academy making debuts. And Dmitry Vasiliev was the man last match. So really, really happy. And I hope that we can see more players make their debuts from our academies. So very, very excited for this tournament. I thank all of you for tuning in, and I want to welcome all of you to this tournament. And I hope that you can stay with me, and we can watch this tournament together and just enjoy it. Even though if we win or not, I mean, I'm just trying to get my boys going, trying to get our lads, fresh for next season, get them ready and play some good quality football. That's my only concern. But if we win, I mean, why not? I always say it's always a happy moment to see, any cup coming Zenit's way. It's always a delight. So, spasiba for your time. Spasiba for tuning in. I hope we will have a great tournament. I hope all of you have a great day. Take care, everybody. Have a great night. Bye bye.